Hello everybody and welcome to Subnautica. So we have a lot to get through today. Not only do I need to read a lot of comments, but we've got a lot to get through in terms of content in the game. So I got a hell of a lot of feedback from the last part, and it was very interesting because I think that's the most amount of criticism I've gotten. Not but constructive, like giving me tips, that sort of thing. Not like, oh, you're shit at the game. You know, you guys being so nice, and I'm happy everyone's being nice to each other. No one's grilled each other so far. So if we could keep up that support and love inside the chat room, keep that positivity going, that would be absolutely fantastic. I'm feeling good about today. I'm gonna be honest. I got my cup of tea. I haven't got that throat coat tea that Ace Ghost suggested to me. We're looking into that though, definitely. And I don't know. I'm really excited to get into this one today. So I've been writing down names from the comment section and my subs and everything like that on a list. And I gotta tell you what, Subnautica is gonna run dry of copper before I manage to write all these names down on that damn wall. So I got a feeling we have to create some extra walls in that room and, you know, have to expand the memorial a little bit. The wall of remembrance. So the plan is to build some grow beds on the Cyclops, get some food growing on that. That'll be easy considering I have so much damn food in my base. Then we'll go to that alien gate looking thing. It looks like a gate, to be honest, like one of those rift dimension things that lots of sci-fi stuff has. So we're going to go and put an ion cube in that, and then we're going back into the Lost River to that disease research facility, but prepared this time. Much more prepared. So up first, we have Google Pask. I understand that you had like a German umlaut on the O's. I'm not sure how, if you want me to pronounce that any differently, but basically he was telling me about the mechanics of the dying and respawning. So if you die, you spawn in the last base you entered. So this could be the Cyclops, the life pod, or this like the bases I actually build, for example. Also, we said about Lost River entrances. A lot of people gave me general tips on where the Lost River entrances are. I didn't read all of them because I kind of want to figure it out for myself in a way. And some people told me that I have found certain ones but didn't spoil the location of other ones. So I kind of got a general sense of where some of the entrances are, but I still need to kind of pinpoint it exactly in my mind where it is. Because right now I have a general idea, but I can't pinpoint it exactly where it is. I couldn't go directly there and find it instantly, sort of thing. So, we got Daniel Sizemore. Thank you very much for the support in the last few videos, my friend. So, possible names for the second cuttlefish we have. Yeah, so we have number one, Charlie 2 Electric Boogaloo. I like it. It's got quite a twang to it. Then we got, I believe that's pronounced Chaplain. Then we got Mary and Cuddles. I really like Cuddles. Honestly, I think I might name him or it. I suppose they don't have gender. So, what's that? Because he said in brackets next to Mary saying they don't have gender, so it doesn't. It could be male or female name. It doesn't really matter. But Cuddles is more of a it kind of name, you know. So, wouldn't that be funny if the cuddlefish was actually the clown from it and it like transformed into a cuddlefish? Jesus Christ, that'd be fucking horrifying. Anyway, then we have Sir Lightwave. So, why haven't you built... He didn't quite word it like this, but I abbreviate a lot of your comments so I can get through them a little bit quicker and write them down quicker, because there's a lot of comments to write down on a piece of paper. So, why haven't you built the stasis rifle yet? I haven't found a use for it, mainly. I don't know what it does, and I haven't had a real need for it. I've managed to get through this far without having any sort of need for the stasis rifle. So, I will be building that in the future, don't get me wrong, but as of right now, I don't have a use for it. While I'm sure it's very useful and it has its uses, I haven't come across them, or if I haven't had the need for it because I've handled the situation otherwise. Also, the skull I saw that the Ghost Leviathan, a lot of people said that's the name of the creature, is a Ghost Leviathan, so thank you for that, telling me give me a bit of a context to what it's called. So, skull I saw, there's basically the skull I saw with the Ghost Leviathan above it can be scanned. I believe he was on about that skull. And holy shit, that's going to be a tough one to scan, because I don't think you could go inside of that one. You might be able to go inside of his mouth, but I'm not sure if it's enough protection for the Ghost Leviathan not to get to you. So, and also Hidden Windshield, again, constant support, thank you. That's a juvenile Ghost Leviathan, he says. juvenile. You're telling me that that ginormous shit that is the same size as a Reaper is a juvenile. That is the baby? Are you shitting me? And if there are any bigger ones, like a fully grown one somewhere, I do not want to go to that area. Although I got a feeling some of you guys might beckon me onto that. But don't tell, if there is an adult one somewhere, don't tell me where it is whatsoever. I will find it myself, I am sure. I'll accidentally run into it somehow, knowing my luck. Also, the prawn suit can withstand the acidic brine in the Lost River, but not my actual character. So it makes sense. I believe it says in the it can withstand extreme environments, so that makes a lot of sense. And he also said get a grappling arm for the prawn suit. I didn't know there was a grappling arm for the prawn suit, but I will look for that. I haven't seen any trace of a grappling suit, hence why I don't know anything about it. And also I should probably build stuff on the ship, such as like a fabricator or a modification station. I will be doing that in the future when I kind of, because I understand that a lot of people pointed out the fact that I should build bases along the way, that sort of thing. And I definitely agree with that plan. But right now I'm not going to do that because that's a topic for, I want to go to the disease research facility and explore the hell out of that. And then we'll think about base building and we'll think about that stuff. Because right now I want to get a bit of the story progressed. And I'm just really looking forward to, that's why I'm excited. Because I'm just looking forward to getting all this freaking story, you know. Then we have the Zealots again. You could grow plants in the big aquarium. I do know this fact. I know I can grow plants inside my aquarium. I just haven't done it yet. Because I don't want to make it sound like I'm really, like, I don't want to sound obnoxious or anything. But, like, I haven't seen a point for it yet. I'll do it for decoration, most certainly. But I haven't had the time to do that. Because as soon as you start spending loads of time decorating a base, eventually some people are going to be like, can you continue, please? Can you progress the game? And I understand a lot of fans of Subnautica enjoy that side of things, the base building, the plant growing, the decoration. I love that part as well, but as much as you do. But I kind of, for YouTube's sake, when you're playing it by yourself, I think it's different. If you're doing a YouTube series on it, you kind of want things to keep a constant progression going, if you know what I mean. But we will be doing that. We will definitely be doing that. I'm not saying I'm not going to do that in the future. We've also got... I wrote this really funny, and I can't read my own handwriting, actually, which is really bad of me. Marsh, it was either Bruce or... I can't... Or Brace. I think it was Marsh Brace. That's what I believe. It's because I drew a line through your name. Like, I was trying to do an underline, and it went really dodgy. You know, it through your name, and it kind of... I couldn't read the letters. Also said, it might be a spoiler in his comment. He said, oh, this might be a spoiler. And I didn't read the comment, because... Thank you very much. If you don't want to spoil something for me, but you think it's something that could be checked and that might not be a spoiler in my case, then just press enter, 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 and then put the spoiler down. So I have to click read more to read the rest of it. He did it the way you're meant to do it. That's the perfect example of how to not spoil it, but spoil, if you want to spoil it, like, and you want to let me know about something, I'll get Charlie to read it. But I didn't read that comment. Because Charlie wasn't able to read the comments on the last one because he's just busy with school and stuff like that. So it makes sense. I just read the comments very carefully, basically, and this was the perfect example. He just entered it a bunch down after saying, "Oh, this might be a spoiler." I couldn't see it, so it was perfect because I ignored that, not because I didn't want to read the comment, but because there was a potential spoiler in that. He said it wasn't related to the story in any way, but it could still be a spoiler. So that's the perfect way to do it. So Marsh, thank you very much. Brian Benson also said a great game for me to play would be Soma, and I remember watching some the jump scare compilations of Soma initially when it came out, and I cannot remember anything about the story. Like, I know it's like a weird, it's got like this theme of like AI and humans, and that's all I know, really. I don't really know anything, and I know it's a scary game. So normally horror games really aren't my forte, especially by myself, but I'm tempted to try that out, to be honest. I am very tempted to do that after I finish Subnautica. Subnautica? Yep, Subnautica. There we go. And he also said, you're doing great. Which, thank you very much. I love little comments like that. Not because, oh, it makes me feel all, like, pompous and whatnot. But it's just, it gives me... One, it gives me a sense of where I am in the game, if I'm doing okay. It gives you that constructive criticism. Well, it says I'm doing something right. It doesn't demoralize me, which I thank you very much for that. And also, a lot of you said to build smaller bases. So I've mentioned this before, but I will be doing that at some point. But first, I want to get to this disease research facility. My chemical crash. I said use the storage in the Cyclops for water, tablets, and I can't read my own handwriting again. Oh, ion cubes. There you go. So, you know, if I have to go back and forth and I find a rare material that I haven't seen before that I need to build stuff. Also, Hidden Windshield touched on this a bit, I believe. Ironically, both the guys who donated to the charity. Go and donate to the charity if you can, by the way, guys. not you two specifically, but you know what I mean. The whole... Everyone now I'm talking to. If you want a link for that, go to the channel update video that I recently did that says charity. Yeah, you know where I am. Anyway, I can't help but not promote that. So, yes, I understand that I can use the storage, but once I get some grow beds in here, that'll sort the water food situation. And we may want to pause this, actually. I'm just draining water in my food right now. And it's like an annoying hum in the background with the Cyclops. It's fun when you're playing the game, but not when you're reading out comments. So, basically, I could get, like, resources in there, and it makes things a bit more efficient. I'm weird in how I like to do things in stages. So, I don't like to mix, like, 3 different objectives together. I like to do one concise objective and go for it sort of thing. And do it well. Rather than mix everything up and try to do everything at once and screw it up, I'll do things one by one and do it organized, you know. My OCD, I've mentioned this in the past, it kicks in. It's bad, I know. And then we've got Margie Fisher. Thank you very much for the comments. The Ghost Leviathan is only a baby one. Again, fuck me. That's all I have to say. I'm really not looking forward to finding the fully grown ones. And American Cheese... You reach Diamond on Rainbow Six Siege. Has no relation to Subnautica whatsoever, but I am proud of you, man. I haven't hit Diamond on PC yet. I hit Diamond. This is really unrelated to the entire video, but America Cheese has been a supporter of the series since the beginning, so I'm happy to cut this little section out for him. I have been trying to hit Diamond. Well, I haven't been trying, actually. I've been Plat 3 this season, and I haven't played the game in a few weeks. I kind of stopped bothering. Because I could never get a good team together, but, I mean, maybe we could sort that out together now, now that I've heard you're actually a pretty damn good player. You must be if you got to Diamond, unless you got carried, unless you're some sort of scrub. But we'll see, I suppose. On console, when I played Siege on Xbox, I hit Diamond every single season, except for the very first season, except for Black Ice. That's the only one where I didn't hit Diamond, essentially. I hit, like, Plat 1, but that was when Plat 1 was the first rank in the Plats. Now it's backwards, so Plat 3 is the lowest, Plat 1's the highest. That was when it was Plat 1 was the lowest, Plat 3 was the highest. Yeah, it's how things have changed. And what's it? I got Plat 1 on my first season on PC, I believe. And then I got Gold and Blood Orchid because I didn't play the game. I just broke from the game. And for another one, I didn't even get a rank. I can't even remember these seasons in between now. But I got Plat 3 this season, and I'm not playing it again until Outbreak comes out and the new season comes out. So, yeah, it's just because I never had a team to play with. I never played in a full-man team, and anyway, maybe we could sort that out in the future. Maybe we could have a bit of fun with that. Also, a couple of people said I can access this sort of stuff from here. I understand. I knew this, but I haven't incorporated it because I'm just not used to it, you know. Don't forget, it wasn't long ago I had the Cyclops. I've used it. I've barely used it for the time I've had it. I've had it for a while, but I haven't used it a whole lot. That Lost River trip was my first real trip out in the Cyclops, so... I don't know what I'm doing. So let's have a look. So, we have some 0%ers. I'm going to have to take these out.
I'll take out the 0%ers. And then we have 2 more, and I'll take you out. And then I'll take...
You out as well. A lot of people said for me to get the drill arm and then couple that along with the grappling hook. Apparently, that's like one of the best combinations to have on the prawn suit. So, I will most certainly be doing that. But I haven't even had a single fragment for the goddamn grappling arm, and I'm halfway there for the drill arm. So, right. Anyway, grow beds. I need to go and get my own food and water, and then I'll sort out the grow beds on the gull.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Actually, let's put our first 3 names up, shall we? American cheese. My Chemical Crash, Hidden Windshield, and American Cheese. I got loads of copper. I will be building more signs. Don't you worry. But you 3 are now incorporated in my game. You were a part of my save forever. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Also, somebody said that F6 was the key to have no HUD. And look at this. I absolutely love this. I adore this sort of stuff, you know, like the cinematic shots and whatnot. Like this, for example, coming up to here. Like, that looks gorgeous now without all the HUD. We won't be using it all the time, though, that's for certain. This is going to be a really long recording, holy shit. Well, I don't know what plants we're going to take with us. I think Bulbo Tree will be a good one to go for. And Marble Melon. I think Marble Melon will also be a good one. So let's... 4, and then we'll go... Right, so my inventory is full with seeds, the required stuff to build the grow beds, and I've got the power cells to exchange out for the Cyclops. Go. Right, where are we going to build it, actually? I haven't used the decoy tubes at all yet. Also, some people said that I missed logs, like I believe it's Paul Torgle's log, which is really annoying, and I'll have to go back for that, but we will not be doing that as of right now, I'm afraid. So, let's get this shit on the road. So there you go, we got some full bulbo trees growing there, and then we'll get our marble melon stuff to grow. We'll have to go and get more marble melon. I want to make sure it's filled before I leave, so I actually have a full, you know, ready to go source. Got a food and water source going now on the Cyclops, which is fantastic. I'm really happy about that.
Engine powering down.
Okay, so we're at the island. I don't need to take my prawn suit on the island, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Also, and I don't know how I'd get it on, because I'd drop out and then I wouldn't have the thrust to get back up, so I'd fall all the way down and I'd have to go and pick it up. So... oh, shit. It actually is a freaking gate. Oh, where do I end up on the other side, though? Exploring's for the brave! Oh, where are we going? What the fuck? Where are we? We're on another island. Are we on the other island? We absolutely are, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're on the other island. Oh, okay. So it wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but it was really cool nonetheless, though. To be able to go through a freaking portal. I haven't actually been down right here. Let's go down. Let's see what happens. I haven't been down here, I don't think. Oh, there's actually... Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate this game for when it does that. It is... Half the jump scares I've had so far has been the giant banging on the... Okay, it's just a reef back. Ooh, we're back here. Isn't this the area where we found the life pod? There's something being marked. It's way down though, I think. Yeah. I have to go on the cameras. We didn't ever, like, we went down to the pod. We went straight to the pod and didn't explore anything else. And now I've got this with me, and now I've got the Cyclops. I feel a bit safer, so. I mean, why not? Oh, not the music. There's some uranite there. I need that. I can't resist good items. I don't like the boom, 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 boom music in the background. That's really unsettling. Gotta be honest, it wasn't the smartest idea in the world to just hop out, you know, when all this music's playing. Not the smartest idea. Okay. Whoa. Is it... did I come this way before? I think I did, didn't I? When I explored the life pod... I think I actually came, and I believe I saw a place that looked like the Lost River. Yeah, this is one of the entrances, isn't it? Okay. I guess we're going in this way, boys. This is gorgeous, this place. What the fuck's that noise in the distance? Oh, it's just them outside. Okay. It sounded like a really distant noise. Oh, fuck me. Stop that. They're not hostile to the ship, though. They're not showing up on the radar. Game. Oh. I'm glad you showed up on the radar, because I could not hear you for the life of me.
Rig for silent running.
Is that the same one, or is that another one?
Ahead slow.
Okay. Let's just turn around a little bit. I don't know I don't know where I am now. I've never been at this part of the Lost River. I have no idea in terms of where I am. I honestly might have to get out of the Cyclops to maneuver a bit better, because I have no idea where I am. We're not 800 meters down yet, though. So, we're not as deep as we were before in the Lost River. But again, I've never seen this part of the Lost River, so I don't exactly... I'm really unsure. That looks like in a pit of hell. You know what? That goes quite deep. Fuck it. We're looking for the research, but I don't believe this is the way, but... Adventuring's for the brave. What's the depth at? We can only go 200 meters more. is that? Oh, we have another skeleton here. There's alien tech over there. We'll head over there in a second. Jesus Christ, that's a big skeleton. That looks more intact, that one. Like a... If you know, you get more of an idea as to the shape of that thing, rather than the other ones. You kind of see just their head, but that one you got a bit more of a body showing. Oh, do I dare freaking prawn suit? Are we only close enough? Because I know we could jump jet, but just lower it down a bit more. Actually, why don't we just look at the cams? I'm an idiot. Something just turned off in my... We don't need to go for...
Explosion powering down.
Okay. I'm gonna regret this, I know. Whoa. I love these skeletons. These are really cool. Jesus Christ, it dwarfs my... Not as big as the other ones, but it still dwarfs my freaking prawn suit. That looks... I want to head down there in a second, but... Right, let's get out. Leviathans get... Yeah, you could tell it's a Leviathan class by the size of it. Sea dragons get... Whoa, a sea dragon. What the fuck? The semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan class predator. 1. Head trauma. There is clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head. The damage is so severe it was likely the cause of its death, and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Okay. Age. Something in the environment has helped us to preserve these remains, but calcium decay suggests an approximate time of death was 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature was in egg-laying stage of its life cycle. Oh, you laid some eggs. I hope your brethren didn't survive. Your children. I'm glad it's dead. All the skeletons I found so far, I'm just glad they're dead at this point. I find it really creepy how you can go inside of them. God, that was really... Sea dragon. What a badass name for a creature as well. Hang on, wait. I think I have been here. I think last time I came through there and then I went straight into there. And I believe that's because I remember seeing these two pillars here. Well, head that direction. Which means that there are two...
Welcome up, Captain.
That means there are two Leviathans, ghost Leviathans in here. Is one adult and one a baby, or... Because they look the same size about, so are they two juveniles? I just don't want to know where the mummy is, you know? That's what I'm scared about.
The head standard.
Yeah, see, I'm getting my orientation now. I remember this, like, way better from this angle. Yes, okay. Here we go, the moment we've all been waiting for, right? I mean, seriously. I'm so annoyed that I had to leave this place and come back, but at least we did come back. At least we actually get to see what's going on in here. And we're in. Back again. So, the last thing I remember her saying is that they were either trying to keep something in, or stop something from getting out. And whatever happened, it clearly failed. I distinctly remember that. But now we can... It's better be worth it. Specimen research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, here we go. A catalogue of information on the organisms previously contained within the facility, so we'll know what's actually been in here. A number of entries have been translated. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to reference the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Aww. So peepers, once they get infected, that's it. They're done. They have any kind of resistance to it. And they die within 4 days. Shows symptom remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. So peepers would be a good thing for... shows symptom remission. So does enzyme 42 like is that like a suppressant to the disease type thing? That's what I'm thinking. Like enzyme 42 is a suppressant, but then the symptoms quickly reoccur anyway. But the peepers, if this was to get out, they'd be able to spread it a bit quickly. Ooh, interesting. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Yeah, I didn't think it would be fit in here. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks, so they are more resistant to it. Small sample of eggs have been retained for continued high priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Okie dokie. Large carnivore theta. Off-site lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Is the off-site lab that little one with the orange tablet, that tiny little with to study the the ear canal bones and whatnot? Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. As in Leviathan Sea Emperor, would that be the full title? Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed volcanic region at depth 1. Oh shit! Is there a live Sea Emperor in one of their containment facilities even further down? Oh shit! Assessment. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempt to develop. Yeah, so it might not actually be there anymore. But where is it then? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, how long ago was this infection happen? Because this sunk to the seabed, and we haven't seen a single alien. I didn't even think about that possibility. Okay, we're going further than we did last time. Oh, I can't fit the prawn inside. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, I'm getting scanner pops. Rib cage. Ribcage samples. A display case containing an array of rib cages harvested from the indigenous life forms. There is particular focus in this instance on vertebrate skeletal structures. While some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet so far, most cannot be matched with confidence, suggesting either that there are species out there not yet accounted for, or that they have become extinct since these samples... Yeah, Jesus Christ, how long ago is this? If species were able to go extinct, beforehand... Egg. That's a big egg. Sea dragon egg. Oh no. It's not going to hatch, is it? Because we've seen the sea dragon remains outside. This large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Okay, so it won't hatch. Without the means at the facility house to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg laying and incubation process. To what end is unclear. So, when we read up about the remains of that sea dragon skeleton, it said that it was in the egg laying stage of its life. Is this the egg that it created and they've had it in here and sterilized it? So we're not going to see any sea dragons. I'm kind of happy but sad at the same time because, the bigger creatures are just cool to see, as terrifying as they are. Okay, ray species on 4546b. Different species of ray indigenous to 4546b, each adapted to different environments. The specimens are 99.99% genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today, suggesting that rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennium. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays? I haven't seen any of those guys. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, and rabbit rays likely all share a common evolutionary ancestor. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have most resembled the ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage and forward-mounted eyes for hunting. A fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark. While some rays have stayed within the limits of the cave systems where they first evolved, others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, likely the results of overpopulation. All of the rays on 4546b have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. Interesting. That's really cool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Whoa, this place is really cool. Ooh, hello. Damage report.
Integrating new PDA data.
Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling, facility sinking. Collision with seafloor. Breaches detected in containment unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning, infected individuals may not leave the planet. Oh, Jesus. So the big box we're in now, the facility. So there was a Leviathan outside, closed at high speed. The anchor cable was impacted with massive force. The facility sank to the ocean floor. It collided with the seafloor. Breaches detected where the Leviathan eggs are. Immediate specimen destruction. 314 specimens destroyed. Is that Leviathan eggs? Is that 314 Leviathan eggs? Specifically? Or is that just all the species on the entire thing? 1 specimen unaccounted for. Is that the egg that we have in that container? Or is that something that's gotten out and is still out there right now? Because that's scaring the hell out of me. Evacuating start. Yeah, okay. Whoa, holy shit. I want to quickly get some more breath. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh shit, the glass is broken. What is this thing? Remains of research specimen. The skeletal remains of a vast predator housed within an artificial habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed when the facility collapsed. This specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. Is that when they initiated the protocol? And they terminated all the specimens. Is this one of the specimens? So that confirms it's not all Leviathan eggs, it was just all the specimens. Evolution. While it shares some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms rarely seen in aquatic species. This species has likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. Oh my god, look at this thing. Oh, I don't like doing that. I'm not doing that again. Let me out, let me out, let me out. That's crazy.
Residual biological
Whoa.
evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Hang on, I'll come back in a second. I just need to go and get more air. This is insane. This is like the most discovery I've done so far. So we got another data terminal
pertaining
here.
to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Okay.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system.
Oh no.
Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
I'm gonna die? Oh my god! Whoa! I don't like that. Oh my god. We're like gonna die. What the fuck? Now we look like the rest of the creatures with the Kara. Bacterial infection report. You have been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time, we have 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficiency. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. This will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps: salvage further alien research data on a possible vaccine, investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to inhibit the systems of the infection. That's intense. So now we're on a timer. Kara contagion profile. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery. First encountered during routine network expansions on outer worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure fail. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths 143 billion individuals. Oh my god, this thing's been rampant then. That's why there's nobody here, because everyone's dead. Bacterial mechanisms attach to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms 1, gradual immune system failure.
30 seconds.
Shit, well, we'll read that. We'll carry on reading that in a second. Stage 1, gradual immune system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive oh, no. So we're at stage 2 right now, right? Oh, God. Emergency steps taken. Core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Oh my god. That's insane. Biological matter. Warper parts. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. So, this is something that was spoiled for me early in the series when I first saw a warper. Nothing against the person who spoiled it. It was accidental. They were just trying to help me understand better, which I completely understand myself. But what was that? He or she said that basically the warpers were like built by the aliens and they work for the aliens essentially. But I don't know like anything else aside from that. But it's cool to see everything behind it, you know. Oh, that's creepy. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This lifeform shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. The digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous systems have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Programmable hunter/killer avoid. Dude, this is crazy. So this is like where they made the warpers. This game is too intense, man. Holy shit. So, guys, where do I start? So we're like got 2 weeks to live. So we need to find like a cure real quick. And basically the game has told us to go down to a containment facility 1.4 kilometers down. And I do not believe I have anything that goes that distance. So all I can do now is explore down here and find rare materials and go back. And then try and upgrade everything so I can progress. And we learnt that pretty much all the aliens are dead, which is why we haven't seen any. Because the coronavirus got them all. So, hang on, I'm putting 2 and 2 together now. So, it said that this facility was destroyed because of a Leviathan, right? It was outside and it collided with massive force at the base, basically. With the sheer collision of it, it just killed it. With the sheer collision, it just busted the entire base down. That Leviathan right there died because it had massive head trauma. And whatever, the Leviathan that hit the base tried to get to the eggs, clearly. And this one was in the egg-laying stage of its life. So am I safe to assume that that Leviathan crushed that entire base, died after, and that's the remains of it? So a sea dragon, because there's a sea dragon egg in there. Am I wrong in saying that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of what I'm getting right now. That's the gist of it. Crystalline sulfur! That's the first time we found crystalline sulfur. And we've needed that. So I'm not really sure as of where to go now. Obviously, naturally, the main way we probably should go is further down the Lost River. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to head further down. And I'm really sorry if I missed something, like a secret entrance to something else, but... Oh yeah, this thing. This looks incredible. That's not so incredible when, you know, a giant fucking... Whoa. That is like... That is gorgeous. I need to go out for this. I didn't see any Leviathans out there, so I think I'm okay. Guys, look at this. It's like being in another world, sort of thing, you know? It's freaking gorgeous. You'll thank me for this, but here's your desktop background, guys. This is gonna be my new desktop background easily. There it is. That's your desktop background. Potentially the thumbnail for this video, but we'll see. We have loads of resources down here as well, so I'm actually gonna lower the Cyclops and I'm gonna carry on going ahead in the prawn suit. You know what, guys? You know you guys were talking about building another base. I got a feeling I know where to build it. Oh, no. Shit, we're at the max depth, guys. I think as cool as it would have been to have a Ghost Leviathan in here to complement the blue, I think it's the right call not to have one in here, you know, because it's such a gorgeous view and it's not ruined by like a big creature coming at your face, you know. It has its own beauty, and the developers have let you see that. Because this might be the most gorgeous thing I've seen in a video game. And we're full. Okay, let's have a look. So what we got? We've got 6 nickel ore, which is good. We have titanium in here, and I really don't need that. So we'll fill up as much of this as we can with nickel. So our prawn suit could go 1,300, but it can't go 1,400, which is that facility that, you know, that has supposedly, or used to have, the Sea Emperor inside of it. And nobody dares spoil for me what it looks like or anything like that, because that sounds incredible to see without having any knowledge of what it looks like or anything like that. Providing that it is in the game. I'm not even sure if it's a thing, if it's dead or not, but... Oh no, you have the coronavirus. You're so nice though. Even though you have poisonous flesh, you're still really nice creatures. You didn't deserve that. Come on. Because now I know the symptoms of this type of thing. It's like, holy shit. Holy shit. This goes a lot further down, and I jumped out of my prawn suit because I didn't want to accidentally slide off the edge. Because I wouldn't be able to get it back. I'd be able to go down and get in it, but I wouldn't be able to get it up here, you know? It doesn't have the strength for that. So guys, my inventory is completely full. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. I have 5 nickel ore, loads of urananites, and just bits and bobs of other pieces, rarer materials. And then my prawn suit has a bunch of nickel in it, which I could probably collect more on the way back. But it's got crystalline sulfur, which we've seen for the first time, and magnetite and uraninite. So we got loads of really nice, really rare materials here. Guys, if you could lead me in the direction, kind of, don't give me a general direction, not like a direct where it is sort of thing, but how do I get the grappling arm? Because I haven't seen a single thing for the grappling arm yet, and I have no idea where to get it. So if you guys could give me like a general area to search for the blueprints for that, that would be wonderful. But guys, I think I know where I'm going to build this base. So if I do have to come back down here, I want to try and get as much in terms of upgrades done as possible before I head back down here. But if I do end up having to come back down here for resources, you can be damn sure I am coming down to build a base in here. This is where I'm going to build it when we come down to build a base. This is where it's going to be. So you'll be seeing a lot more of this place in the coming future. Okay, so we have prawn suit full inventory. I'm full inventory. I think it's time to head back to base. And because we've explored what we've needed to explore, the next objective is just to go back up, upgrade everything we possibly can, come back down, build a base, and then go further down in the Lost River and discover more of their facilities that they have. That seems to be the general plan as of this point. We could try and scan this skeleton's head while we're at it.
Rig for silent running.
Should we risk it? Oh.
Ahead slow.
He's right next to the damn head. Literally, he's going for the head. This is the closest we've been to him, I think. Okay, we're gonna get out and scan. Much to my regret. You know what? Let's just put all this stuff in here before we head out. Okay. Is he right outside? I've scanned him. Where's the... Whoa! Fuck. I want to kind of... Hatch is right there if I need to escape. It doesn't look like he's coming back, actually. I lie. Then he just starts barreling towards me. Oh, that's not good noises. Jesus Christ, look at that thing. We're getting in. That definitely makes worse noises than the Reaper does. Reaper, I think, is more unnerving, but this one is just straight scare. In terms of straight scare factor, it does the job. It's showing up as a thing on my radar, so it would attack me if I wasn't in silent running. It just went red. Oh no, it's chasing me!
Warning. Creature attack.
Shit, 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 shit. How do I fix this? How do I fix it?
It's at that point on the ship, so is it somewhere around here? Is it outside? For God's sake. Leviathan's a pain in my ass. It is outside. That's so cool. There he is. I can see him. He's within viewing distance. So, like, I think I found a part of the drill arm in here. Does this mean there's a, basically, do I find the rest of it in this area type thing? It would only make sense, right? Oh, wait. Do I have it? Do I have the drill arm? Yes! I have the drill arm!
New blueprint acquired.
That is incredible. So, literally, I'm thinking to myself, wait, so if I found one fragment there, shouldn't there just be another fragment for it nearby? Because, like, generally, the rule of thumb has been so far, if there's, you're finding one, like, a certain something in one area, the rest of the pieces of it are going to be in that general area. So I just decided to have a quick look, and then I end up finding it. It's great. And we can make it 5 titanium, lithium. We can make a drill arm easy. Like, super easy. It's just, where the hell do I get the grappling arm now? Oh, I killed it. I killed a sand shark, alright. Hey guys, so basically I was looking at my settings for the game, my graphical settings, and there's an option in the settings called dithering, and I don't know what dithering is. Could somebody explain that to me in the comments down below, because I'm really confused as to what fucking dithering means. It's such a weird word. So while I was putting all this away, I just quickly made some benzene so I could create some extra room for my advanced materials. But we got loads of nickel ore now, and loads of deep shrooms, which is really nice. And we also have a few crystalline sulfur, but we couldn't find any more than that. And that was in that little puddle, you know. And that is everything sorted, I believe. So it's a question of what will we build next and what can we build next. It's getting really framey, the game, all of a sudden. It's really weird. So now we can make the drill arm. We will be doing all the upgrading and whatnot in the next part. So, prawn suit drill arm. We can build that. We're going to build that, obviously. We can make the jump jet upgrade. Also, we can't make that. Don't have enough kyanite. We can make actually, that might be a really good idea to make an engine efficiency module. We've got our plan set out for the next part, which will be upgrading loads, and then potentially expanding on this base a bit more. And I believe our little friend, Cuddles, is awake. Awesome. You're coming with me, Cuddles. And you've got a friend to play with. Okay, so now we have Charlie and Cuddles. Charlie and Cuddles are just gonna chill out by the base and enjoy life. Isn't that right, Charlie? We may have difficulty telling them apart from one another. That's the only issue I can think of.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, guys, so really successful episode in terms of story, materials, and just discovery. It was incredible learning about the Karad virus more in depth. Learning that we're... Actually, let's save this, just in case. Learning that we're on a timer now. Unless we're... I'm not sure if we're actually on a literal timer. I'm assuming we are, because that would only make sense. They said 2 weeks. I wonder if we die in 2 weeks. And learning about the warpers, even though I knew beforehand, it still gave us even further context and depth to that particular region. And learning about the sea dragon destroying the base, because that's what I've picked up in terms of the story. In terms of that, is that the sea dragon destroyed that base, and we have to go down to the 1.4 kilometer containment facility that has potentially a sea emperor inside of it. And whether it's actually going to be down there, I have no idea. And we've also discovered the location for our new base, our next base even, our underwater deep base, so to speak. So I am so excited for the future and what it holds, and I hope you guys are too. So if you guys like this video, like it as you would. If you didn't like it, dislike it, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.